Now, how do we get that 360 sphere to where we can use it in different apps to use it for different things? So we've created it in Google Street View. We've gone into Google Maps using our phone or tablet, and we've uploaded it, saved it, contributed, etc. Now I want to get it so that I can use it. And this is a little counterintuitive, but it does work. So one, I am logged in, and I am in Google Maps. Little 3 lines drop down, and I'm looking for my contributions. Because when I click on contributions, it'll say these are my contributions that I've done, but I'm looking specifically for photos. And here's one for my office, and yeah, no, that's downtown Huntsville. That would not be my office. Let's try this one, and let's see. Nope. This one. Nope, so that tells me I need to delete those. Those never generated perfectly. So sometimes you have to check and look at things. Let's go for, here is the Innovations Lab. All right, so we just go looking through and check and see. Sometimes it goes in properly, sometimes it doesn't. You just redo it, it's no big deal. Just takes a little time. And again, as I look through it, it's not perfect 360 of the environment, but it is darn good enough that if I wanted to go over with students and explain stuff like the 3D labs here, we go in here for cleaning stuff, and put little keys on here, little hints, things I wanted them to know about and look at and do, I could do that. So I could have it set up. But anyways, I digress. All right, so we have our image. Doesn't matter where we're at. 3 dots. Click on record a problem. There's not actually a problem, but this is what we have to do to get to this. So here is the 360 or VR image setup for that area. I'm going to right click, open image in a new tab. The reason I do that is because by default it sets it to like 400, so like a really small resolution. So if you save this image, it is not going to scale and it's really not going to look good. But what I did find is if you simply change the size of it from 400 to 4000, it scales the resolution for you and it's a heck of a lot better. So now I'm going to save that image as, and I have the 360 folders, and so I would call this the Perk Innovations Lab Photo. Yeah. And that's what I do so that I can get the image out so I can use it in whatever the apps I want to do. So again, I would be in my Google Maps. I'm just in Google Maps. I go look for my particular contributions and photos. And again, make sure that that's an actual, like, legit, real photo. So, like, I need to actually delete this because it did not render properly. So, yeah, no. Yes, delete. So I don't want that connecting if it's not the correct one. So you just have to look for those kind of things. But I would come in here and I'll do CAD Lab this time. And then report a problem. Right click, open in a new tab. And I open up the new tab and change that new tab to 4000. Otherwise, you're going to have a god-awful, horribly small image. Save image as, save it to your folder so that you have it to use. Now, I'm going to show you how to put this into Thinglink. How does it apply? You can use any app that you want to, any app that allows for the importing of a 360 image, you can use it. And I've given you an Excel list that has all kinds of different apps that you could potentially use. But let's just go into Thinglink. So here's simple Thinglink, and this is how hard it is to add the image. You click Create. I'm going to do an image tour, upload, and I am looking for the Innovations Lab. So let's see, it's Perk Innovations Lab. There it is. And it's going to renovate it. Continue. And so there's the Innovations Lab brought in. Third floor. I was going to create the CAD Lab. It would be again, upload. Here's the 240 CAD Lab. It does this little thing and it renders it. So now once I've brought it in, and I've told it what I want to do, it generates this view, which is manipulative with the mouse. You can do what you need to do. You can do VR. There's so many different things we can do with it. But now I can come through and let's say maybe I wanted to put a syllabus quiz, something I wanted to know. That might be when you come in the lab, first thing you need to do is wipe down your computer station. So I might have a little, let's edit. I might add a tag, and I might say a textual lab. No, come on, one up here. I want to add a tag right here. Do a text tab. Text would be Digital Station. Just for an example. So that when the students click on it, it says "Wipe down your station," and I can move and to get it a little closer to what I want. Maybe, you know, so whatever I feel like I need to put in here, I can place it into here for different things. And then when I get done, I'm done. Spin it around and see now it shows up. And that's all legitimately all it takes. The hardest part of this is figuring out, like, how would I set this up for an escape room or an interactive lab that I would want them to understand. Maybe I'm doing an anatomy lab with parts from maybe like a frog or something, and I want to use it. There's different things we can do. Now, having said that, if you do Google, I'm simply going to do Thinglink, and let's do Thinglink School Tour. And let's go into virtual for their blog. And here are different examples from different ones that have been used. So here's one that was done for Dr. Jones on how to relate to the observation sport that's going on with a zoom in, zoom out, spin it around, do what I need to do. Sterling High School, how they've done theirs, introduce students. There's so many different examples out there of things that you can use. And so it's just an example that's there for you. And if I wanted to share this, I literally click share, and then you have an option. So you can go into, you know, just share a regular link, get a QR code, shorten it, all that good stuff. You can put it on social media. But what's really cool for us is the fact that you get this iframe embed code. And of course, just so that you know, you can change the size. So if you need it to be bigger, if it's too small, you know, like it doesn't show properly when you embed it, you just change it within your height right here. But legitimately, like, you copy this, and then you can go into any LMS that I have worked with. Blackboard, Canvas, Moodle, Google Classroom. All of them have an ability for you to add an iframe or HTML code. All you have to do is have access to that. You can copy this code and embed it into your course without any problems at all. Boom, it's right there for the students. So that is one of the parts that I like about it best. It's super easy to do. It's just, the hardest part is really being creative and thinking about for what you want to do. I mean, truthfully, that's the hardest part for most of this, is what it is we want to do. And then you can easily share it so that you can embed it in your website, in your blog post, wherever you need it to go. So I hope this has helped you, and have fun. Go out, be creative, and please, please, please share and tag. I would love to see what you do. Have a great one.